Good morning. I'm Jim Ciesla. I'm the Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Welcome and thank you for joining us virtually and in person as we celebrate an important event for Bowling Green State University and the College of Health and Human Services and the School of Nursing. The grand opening and ribbon cutting of the School of Nursing here in Central Hall, which is the former location of the Smith-Horst College of Business. Due to the global pandemic, Bowling Green State University is following all guidelines from the Centers for Disease Control, the State of Ohio, the Ohio Department of Health, Wood County Health Department, by wearing face coverings and completing our health checks before coming to campus. So thank you very much for your patience and compliance with these important directives. I'd like to recognize several individuals who, through their leadership, philanthropy, or professional expertise, have contributed to the completion of this outstanding facility. First, the leaders and ambassadors of the university who are in attendance: BGSU Board of Trustees Chair David O'Brien and Trustee Joshua Alton. Thank you. BGSU President Rodney Rogers. Thank you, President Rogers. BGSU Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Joe Whitehead. BGSU Vice President for Finance and Administration and Chief Financial Officer, Sherry Stoll. Vice Presidents Pam Conlon, Cecilia Castellano, and Sue Houston. So all welcome and thank you very much. I'd also like to recognize the former chair of the BGSU Foundation's Board of Directors, Mike Coolin, and members of the College of Health and Human Services Leadership Council who have been very helpful in all the phases of the nursing program development. We're also pleased to have with us today BGSU alumna, State Senator Teresa Gabarone. Thank you so much. I'd like to offer a very special thank you and recognize personally Wood County Hospital Foundation and CEO Wood County Hospital, Stan Korducki, for his support and for the foundation's support throughout the beginning of this project to today. This wouldn't have been possible without Stan's vision and guidance. Thank you. Other acknowledgments: the Bostwick Design Partnership is is our architect for the beautiful facilities we have here. The Speaker Company was the general contractor, and of course the talented BGSU Planning and Construction Office, Bob Boucher, and he's a project manager, and April Smucker, Associate Vice President. Thank you for your work, and we're very pleased with the outcome of the project. I'd also like to thank my associate deans, the rest of the HHS College office, for their dedication and hard work, and other leaders in HHS who've worked a long time and tirelessly to make what we're seeing today possible. It's now my pleasure to introduce and welcome to the podium Bowling Green State University Board of Trustees Chair David O'Brien. Chair O'Brien.
As chair and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's a pleasure to be here today to celebrate the School of Nursing. When I showed up earlier, the Director of Nursing thanked me for voting to approve this program. I said, well, it would have been a real problem if I hadn't, because I do have a very personal connection to this program. My wife received her BSN here at BGSU 20 years ago, so I'm glad I was able to vote yes. Creating and enhancing academic programs that meet the workforce needs of our state and prepare our students for success is a top priority at BGSU. This global pandemic reinforces that commitment. While the School of Nursing was in progress before COVID-19, this crisis showcased the importance of nurses and other health professionals. Opening the state-of-the-art facility will attract and retain faculty. We are also confident that this programs and facilities such as this will make a difference in the recruitment of students and in their pursuits to graduate on time. The board remains focused on our university's long-term path forward, especially as we approach a post-COVID-19 world. The board is thrilled to help cut this ribbon, and we want to thank all those who worked to make this happen. We are so excited for our students to experience this new school and facility. Thank you much.
Thank you, Trustee O'Brien. It is now my privilege to introduce the 12th President of Bowling Green State University, Dr. Rodney K. Rogers. President Rogers.
Thank you, Dean Ciesla. And it is absolutely a pleasure to be here today with each of you to celebrate the establishment of the new facilities for the School of Nursing at Bowling Green State University. And while it's a celebration of establishing this School of Nursing, keeping in mind that the history here at Bowling Green goes back to the early 70s when we first offered the BSN program and then through partnerships throughout the region. But most recently, an opportunity to establish a standalone School of Nursing because of the great support that we have had from so many of the individuals that are in this room. So to each of you that are in this room, we want to thank you. You've each had a different role, whether it be the facilities, whether it be the funding, whether it be the support, the political support, whether it be the way in which people have come together to create this School of Nursing. And as a public university for the public good, we are all about creating and enhancing academic programs that certainly serve our students. The Bachelor of Science in Nursing is an example of that. And when we pair these labs and facilities that you see here with the various partnerships that we have for clinical opportunities, it's certainly leveraging one of the great strengths and histories of Bowling Green State University to have an impact not just here in our most immediate area, but throughout the state, throughout the nation, and the world. This COVID-19 global pandemic has changed us, and as Chair O'Brien mentioned, it certainly has demonstrated how critical nurses and healthcare professionals are to our society. Last night we had an opportunity to bring together Wood County Hospital leadership and Wood County Health Department and university leadership, really thanking all of the community here at Bowling Green and in Erie County as well to find ways forward as a community. And I'm just reminded how important nurses are to what we've been through these last 15 weeks and that we have more work to be done, of course. This is all about making sure we attract great talent to Bowling Green State University and support them, making sure that we have relevant and meaningful curriculum and great clinical opportunities for our students. We are very committed to driving the economic vitality of our region, and one way that we do that is through the education that we certainly provide to our students. I want to thank Provost Whitehead, Vice President Stoll, Dean Ciesla, and Dr. Michelle Bussard, along with the rest of all of our colleagues that are with us today who've made this possible. Thank you, Chair O'Brien, and now I know the vote, we didn't have to work hard to get that vote. You were there and your colleagues on the Board of Trustees and the Foundation Board to support this kind of an investment. And I'd also like to make sure that I thank Senator Teresa Gavarone. And Senator Gavarone is here with us today to present a letter from the President of the Ohio Senate. But I want to certainly thank Senator Gavarone and her colleagues for the support through some additional funding opportunities that allowed us to make this truly a world-class facility. Senator Gavarone from Centerville, Ohio, originally, coming out of high school, came to Bowling Green State University as a student and came here to this region, and after completing her undergrad degree, went on to law school at University of Toledo here in Northwest Ohio, but stayed right here in Northwest Ohio, is now over 35-year resident of our region. And it demonstrates, I think, the power of a public university like a Bowling Green, bringing talent from all over the area, and many times they stay here in this area. Some leave, absolutely, but some stay. And so we're pleased that Senator Gavarone, who serves as our state senator in the 2nd District, which represents certainly Wood County and other counties in this area. Senator Gavarone is Vice Chair of the Finance Committee, Chair of the State and Local Committee, is certainly a leader in the State Senate. But most importantly, her and her husband own Mr. Spots, which has an amazing ranch dressing and great waffle fries. So, Senator Gavarone, the podium is yours.
Thank you so much, President Rogers. I am so excited to be here today. This is really exciting. I graduated from Bowling Green, in 1988 with a degree in business. So I spent many hours in this very building, and Bowling Green is certainly very near and dear to my heart. So when I heard about this project, it was about 2 years ago when I first heard about this. I was really excited to support it and really help secure some state funding to help move this along. I mean, I know what this means to our community when it comes to attracting students and, really training our next generation of medical professionals. I mean, it's just a win all around. So to be a part of this has been really wonderful, and I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to speak today, and I have a president's letter that I'd like to present to you, President Rogers.
Thank you, President Rogers and Senator Gavarone. I'd like to introduce Dr. Shelley Buzzard, the Director of the School of Nursing. Shelley, if I haven't done so publicly, I want to thank you very much for your vision and leadership and hard work. What you see today is really the brainchild, and nursing programs aren't places. This is a wonderful place. It's people, and it's a curriculum, and Shelley's worked very, very hard on these things. And I think what you'll see going forward is a truly well-educated group of BSN graduates who make BGSU proud and Shelley proud. So thank you, Shelley. Welcome to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, good morning, and thank you all for attending our ceremony today. It has been my honor to develop the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program in the School of Nursing at BGSU. I would like to thank Associate Dean Dawn Anderson, Assistant Dean Tom Gorman, thank you, Dick Sipp, and all the faculty and staff who've been instrumental in making this program a reality. The School of Nursing began on July 1st, 2020, which really is a fitting time in our history. The World Health Organization deemed 2020 the year of the nurse and the nurse midwife, which was to bring attention to the nursing profession, as we are expected to see a 50% shortage of nurses worldwide by 2030. In the United States, we are expecting a 20% decrease in our workforce in the next 5 years as nurses plan to retire. So with that, we need an additional 200,000 nurses annually just to replace the nurses who are retiring. So considering these staggering statistics, BGSU is enhancing the public good with our new nursing program. The mission of the nursing program is to increase clinical judgment and leadership skills of our students while providing an innovative, conceptual-based, and student-centered curriculum. We have exceptional faculty and staff who will support our students and provide an academic experience that will prepare graduates to pass the licensure examination and enter the workforce with the highest level of skill and knowledge. As you can see by the beautiful space that we're in, we've renovated 2 floors of Central Hall for a simulation center as well as a skills laboratory. We have 6 highly computerized mannequins on this floor that are a range of across the lifespan. We have a newborn baby, a 3-year-old child. We have 2 adults. We're going to have a birthing mom. She's not here yet. We're going to have a birthing mom as well as a geriatric simulator here. And up on the 3rd floor, we have an additional 19 beds with a variety of mannequins, again, across the lifespans, where students will be able to practice care on the mannequins prior to entering the clinical setting. We are at a pivotal time in healthcare, and BGSU is ready to meet the challenge with our new BSN program. So thank you for joining us today, and I hope you enjoy the tour that will immediately follow. And now I would like to introduce and welcome to the podium Jamal Hunter, a junior from Pickerington, Ohio, who will be majoring in nursing in the fall and a member of our inaugural nursing cohort.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jamal Hunter, and I am an upcoming junior studying nursing who will be part of the first cohort of the new Bachelor's in Nursing program this fall. I want to start by saying that I am so honored to be part of such a special inaugural class. From an early age, I've always dreamed of being a nurse. I grew up with my grandmother, who was a nurse for over 40 years, which is where my passion stems from. I'm confident that this program will more than prepare me to take the licensure exam in 2 years and go to graduate school following that. I run track here at BGSU, and being a student athlete is not an easy feat in itself. I was unsure if I would be able to compete and also attend nursing school. When I heard the news that BGSU was adopting its own nursing program, I was beyond thrilled. I knew that it would be manageable remaining on campus, and I would not have to worry much about missing practice or competition. More than that, I knew that BGSU would create a leading program in the region, and I was excited for all the opportunities and learning experiences this program would provide, including the amazing facilities we are celebrating today. I cannot wait to take classes in the new Simulation Center and Skills Lab. The technology in this building is so impressive, and I am pumped to be part of the first students to use it. When I walk through the halls, I feel like I'm part of something special here, something that is going to set the bar for nursing education. I know these next 2 years won't be easy, but I am grateful to be able to do what I love while pursuing my career. To everyone who made this possible, I want to thank you for all you've done for higher education and for me personally. I know that I will look back on this moment and be grateful that I made the decision to attend this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Buzzard and Jamila. Thank you for joining us today, and for hearing about our commitment to impact this public health crisis locally, regionally, and nationally. As a public university for the public good, it is a responsibility we embrace. After the ribbon is officially cut, facility tours will begin for those of you that are able to join us. Please do. I think you'll really enjoy seeing our new facilities. Now I invite our platform participants and Provost Joe Whitehead and Sherry Stoll to join us in cutting the ribbon to open BGSU School of Nursing.
Let's see, yeah, who has the one?
You're in the middle of it.
Okay.
You're at the end, and Shelley's next to me. You'll go right there. All right.
It's best if you hang on to the ribbon while you're cutting.
Everyone, right here for 1 second. Right here,
Okay.
me. Right here, me. Very good.
Okay, on the count of 3, but I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, cut. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, cut.
School of Nursing is officially open.